Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Big John TW. And this right here, let's go. This is my stream. Hooty hoo. All right, so today we're just gonna have like a chill day. We're just gonna kick it with Discord, crack some jokes, get some levels. Let's do the damn
Here's
thing.
a mash.
Apparently.
All right.
Miss Liberty's
Under-
beating up some zombies.
Damn it, she's showing up the server owner.
He's showing off again.
Fucking bitch. No wonder they replaced her on New Dawn.
She didn't learn.
Well, I figured that my freaking avatar standing next to her was enough of a threat. I mean, obviously I've got to make a freaking just battle ready like her. Maybe she'll get the fucking hint. Maybe I'll just replace her.
Like, I got your number, bitch.
I'm a baby sentinel.
Let's go. Hooty hoo.
You know, we should probably be in a team.
You know, I'm thinking that's probably true.
We are smart. Oh wait, that's not Jenny Glenn. Hey, you know, I should start my, Oh, man.
But
There's a sinkhole in Indianapolis.
really,
Yeah, Lorraine just posted it. Their, car drives into sinkhole on Indy's south side.
I mean, I
I
always
don't
knew.
live on the south side.
I mean, I always knew Indy was a sinkhole, but I mean, I didn't think it was like literal.
Right?
South side, so that would be near Garfield Park.
Maybe.
I don't know, I didn't read the article, I just saw the thing. I did the thing.
Madison and Hannah Avenue. So it's not gonna be near the
Oh,
big race.
really? Are you doing that? Don't do that. Oh, my thing's trying to be up. There we go. It wasn't pulling up my stream for me on my tablet. It was just showing a big black screen.
Hey, she's back at in the right place.
Well, that's because, yeah.
She knows her role.
During an invasion, she'll move off the pedestal and she'll move back to her original space. If we summon something that doesn't normally belong here, that's when she winds up not going back to her original space because for some reason she doesn't think about it, if you want to put it in quotes.
Well, she is blonde, so.
They do say that they have to be retrained after a break, so
He's
not
looking
saying
for
it's a
safety,
blonde
trying to lock
joke.
the door.
Not saying she stands here because they gave her the special spot.
You think that's blonde hair? That's her helmet. All right. So I want to run some. We can run a posi one. We could run a. Uh, we can run the hollows for what it's worth. Probably best to come back to the hollows though.
We're a little high to start the hollows, so if we hadn't already started it, we'd
I,
have to find.
I am not high at all. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're talking about levels. I got you. Said I wasn't high. I didn't say I wasn't slow.
Hey,
So do we want to try to run a posi?
I could point out, if smoking marijuana kills brain cells and I'm still this intelligent, imagine how many brain cells I would have had if I hadn't killed most of them off.
I mean,
Sorry.
you're not wrong. See, actually, when I was in college, my geneticist, for biology, I had a geneticist, and my theory was it's called alcoholic Darwinism. Only the strong brain cells survive. So what you do is before you study, you go out and get teetotally trashed. That way, all the weak brain cells die off. That way, you only store the knowledge in the strong brain cells.
This is an interesting thought because a lot of the time when I study for anything or go to create anything, I will smoke marijuana beforehand so that I have the focus. You might be right here. You might be onto something.
Alcoholic Darwinism. Only the strong survive.
I don't have, but it's not from alcohol.
Well, I mean, you can do it with anything that stresses out the brain cells. That would kill off the weaker brain cells.
That would be my job. Oh wait, no, that just kills off weak souls. Weak souls.
What do? I kill off all the weak brain cells. That way I don't seem dumb.
Well, they were a little shocked this morning when they came to me and they tried to get me to be the quote unquote, because I was the mandate. Nobody called off. They only had 4 staff scheduled to come in at 6 a.m. and they were trying to say, oh, here, you have to stay because you're the mandate. They were not impressed when I looked at them and said, have you let the people that you have scheduled to come in later know that we can no longer accommodate this due to staffing reasons, and that they either need to start coming in at the normal starting time or whatever? And they were like, no. And I was like, well, let me know when you do. I said, because this is a scheduled staff shortage, this is not a mandate. Well, we can write you up. And I'm like, oh, please do. Please do.
I mean, you can, but in that same token, we can talk about, I can have a conversation with the Department of Labor too.
That's right. That was kind of my point.
So what are we doing?
We're just gonna run. Yo. What?
He asked what we should doing.
Oh, I know. I was answering him, and you said Big John, so I said what? We are going to run some low-level missions.
Sorry, I had a phone call that I couldn't hear.
That's fine. That's fine.
So we're all going to Steel Canyon?
Yes, because I can get some missions here, I think. Hold on, let me look. Yep, I can get missions.
Are you going to advertise? We have some people here.
Yeah, give me a second. Trying to get to a safe spot where I'm protected.
He's not where he's supposed to be right now.
What?
Posse's off his, or near his proper space, but not on it. Not on the right place.
That would be, and I can tell you the reason Posse gets that way, Iakai. Hey, Rat, we are getting ready to do some low-level missions.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah. Send Screaming Winds, tell or shout out and looking for group. You know the routine.
Oh, don't tell me he went to Taco Bell.
You'll have a better time getting that to work, John, if you're not in local.
What? No, see, because on my screen it said it was in global, and it just
Yes,
putting it up in
the
local.
global channel. Yep, your global channel is set for a whatever the default is, which is usually local.
Now I need to make a water blaster called cheese.
And those that
Cheddar
have
cheese.
Cobra in our Cobra themed super group over here really need to go check out our super group base because the Cobra base looks fucking killer. He's even got his tanks in there. Guys. It's like walking into a freaking G.I. Joe Cobra Commander, Cobra Cave. It's like, oh.
It is getting there. It's still a lot. I want to do that. That was about 2.5 days of work.
Do we want to do a Posse 1 and then just do a Posse 2?
Well, we can do that too.
I mean,
Yes, we
we're
do.
right here. We're in Steel Canyon. I mean, it's good, fast, easy XP, and we know how it's going to work.
I'd have to switch tunes because this is only level 1.
We're doing a task force, so I can always boost you to the minimum level. You can always boost yourself to the minimum level.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
We want to.
We do that here, remember?
Yeah. But I don't want this one boosted.
Okay.
So if we're going to do the task force, I'll be right back with the other tune.
Alrighty.
What?
Oh. 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 Oh.
Woohoo, I have a police radio now.
Thanks. Issue with my keyboard. I need to restart my computer. But yeah, I'm
Okay.
definitely in for Posse.
All right. Are you already in the team, or do what?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to restart my PC.
Oh, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure
Yep.
see if I was adding something.
We probably will be. We've got to invite Micro back on microinverter.
I just did. One step ahead of you. Woo-hoo, for a
Okay,
change.
put it out there that we are doing Posse 1, then followed immediately by Posse 2. Yep, that would be because Posse either fought in a Rikti invasion or Posse fought Iyokai, because Iyokai spawns right over here. See the pumpkins?
Yep.
As a matter of fact, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Yep. Okay, you got microinverter. I'll keep an eye out.
He's on. He's on and gonna be
Nice.
in trouble. Hey nah, hey nah. Where's
I
Texas?
decided. Oh,
Oh, see, now I'll get in trouble because he's in here, and any of the smack talk that I'm doing, he'll hear.
oh, I've been here for a while. I've been here
Oh.
since
See, this is why I don't like my interface not working when Discord won't pop it up over the frickin' game.
I get to hear all the juicy stuff her says. Oh.
All the stuff Per says about Texas.
All the stuff she
Hey,
Oh,
right now I'm not complaining about too much. I have cookies.
You didn't get icy cold from what I understood.
Shut up.
I don't know why complaining to me.
She wants
That
a
was great.
frozen
Shut
drink
up.
maker. She wants a frozen drink maker to show up sooner.
Yes.
Yes, because how do you make daiquiris without a frozen drink?
Well, she's gonna try her ice cream machine maker that I sent her.
Yeah. I've got the barrel for my ice cream maker in there because there was one design that we were looking at. We were talking about those that it's basically just a chill cup, smaller version of what is used for my ice cream maker, and then you just use a spoon to stir it around until it freezes. I'm like, well, that's the same mechanic that my ice cream maker makes. So can't I just pour the Coca-Cola?
Oh, she started putting two and two together.
Yeah, she did. So she's going to pick up some Coca-Cola, and the barrel for my ice cream maker is churning. So I'm going to have frozen Coke in the morning.
All right, I feel like an idiot now. Where do you hide the health bars that are over your head?
Hide the health bars.
Yeah, like
Oh,
the
you have to. Menu options. I believe it's in Windows.
I thought so too,
Yes.
but I didn't see it. Player rating, player
Player
return?
health bars.
Player, oh, 2 up from that. I was almost there. I missed it like 7 times.
That's okay.
Okay, all right.
There's a reason you're a community liaison and not a GM.
Oh, there's a person that's looking to join.
Got him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We're
6,
full.
7, 8. We are full. Yes, Wootness. Shall we kill Iakai? Can we take him?
Debatable.
All
We
right.
can
So
do it.
do we want to do Iakai or do we want to start the what?
Iakai. Oh, we're all over it. Look, everybody's already like jumping in.
All right. So what do you want the settings at?
Oh,
Or-
he hurts. He hurts.
Hey, you're slightly yeah. That
Do I
would
even
be
have enhancements?
I
Ah!
don't have any.
Come on, that was an awesome way. Do I even have enhancements?
I mean, at this level, though, I mean, really, you're gonna blame it on enhancements.
Yes.
All right. Oh, that's just an
Gosh, no one
Indianapolis
did a hard-
pothole. I've
Someone
been
did
to
a hard
Indy.
case back then.
So there's a reason when you drive across, drive through India, it diverts you from the highway, huh?
Yeah, that's actually for mechanical reasons.
That's some pretty bad roads, just so you know.
Fur needs a couple, 2 liters of vanilla Coke?
Yes.
Did I hear Pepsi Peeps? That's what I heard. I heard Pepsi Peeps.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my god. No, that stuff is disgusting.
That's what she needs right there.
That's what he said.
That's still available too, you know that.
No,
Because nobody else wants it.
Right. Marshmallow Pepsi. I mean,
Peeps are only. I thought Peeps were only available
that is
like
a
during
definite
like
definite,
what is it? Easter?
Pepsi, for your next flavor, could you please put the original Coke into Coca-Cola and make that your flavor?
Dear Pepsi, see Coke.
Yes. consult Coke. And I've got to say one thing. It sucks being a dedicated Coke drinker in Pepsi country.
Yeah, Pepsi over Mid-America is very large here.
Oh, Micro, I'm gonna ask you for one other thing.
What?
Send Moxie. I want to see what a Moxie Icy tastes like.
Okay, so what do I need? Is +2 okay for this posse? We're about to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this was a good idea. I was going to say this was a good idea to... It was a good idea to go and try him out with the Ikai first. It's always a good... So everybody knows Purr's suicidal.
Alright, so I'm at +2, +2. I think. +2, +2.
I'm gonna quit the task force.
We haven't even started the task force. You're already quitting?
No, this tune is kind of screwed up. The power choices I made is only leaving me with 3 attacks and then recharge.
Oh, no wonder I can't get these. These are level 20.
Yep.
Rookie.
All right. Are you bringing another one or no?
Yep.
Okay.
Gather up on me.
Who wants the stars? Who that's a 50?
Guys, everybody
I'm
gather
a
up on
50.
me for a second.
I'm a 50.
All right. Let's see here.
Or just ignore what Purr says. Yep. Okay, thanks.
I thought it was.
Get it. Nope, never mind. Nobody wants to listen and I'm dying, so I mean, I've got to run.
I'm right here.
Right,
I'm
but when I
healing.
yell out like 4 times and nobody moves, that's not what I need. I just needed everybody to gather up. So
I gathered on the wrong person.
Because I have to stand still to do what I needed to do. And
Well,
yeah, it's not going to work. Huh?
I would love to, but I was kind of terrorized.
Oh, good. Somebody from, yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Do I have Rat Bat? I got you in my friends list, don't I?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe no.
I'm zoning into Steel Canyon now.
He's on King Nephilim.
Okay, so she's already here. Okay. Oh shit! I ain't the leader no more. That's Micro. Never mind. All right.
You want the star back? Screaming Winds?
It doesn't matter to me. It'll make it as high as it'll make it as I think I'm at the bottom of it, so if you have it, it'll make it at the top. But I'm game for whatever.
I am freezing. I am so happy.
All
My
right.
apartment with that fan has finally cooled off enough so that it's cool in the living room.
Keep in mind, if I start this, it will be the lowest level you can be to go in, and everything will be much higher than us.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's do this. Any Any limitations?
Well, we always do. I try to do the death one just so we got a counter.
You know what? I don't even see deaths here. Oh, the lives. Here we go. 5 defeats. Okay.
It doesn't mean anything yet.
No, it doesn't. Mission's up.
How about that flavor Coke per to make it slushy?
Oh, hold on.
That's one of the new flavors.
I don't think I've tried that one.
Yeah.
It would be really nice if they gave me some idea of what the flavor actually is. Because transformation flavor doesn't really,
It smells like, tastes like sweat and disappointment.
I mean, Coca-Cola move, taste the transformation. Transformation flavor. What the fuck is what flavor is transformation?
So what they're saying is it tastes like you're blowing Optimus Prime. That's
I mean, I'm like looking down through the ad. Mixes Coke taste with bold, delicate flavors. What the fuck?
Neo from chat says you can taste the lawsuit. Hey, Neo. How's my guy doing? Is that like Skittles taste the rainbow?
What it transformed you into? Curiosity has killed the cat. All I gotta say.
Killing it.
So that's what takes to kill the server.
Yes. Don't die, rat.
I got you, rat. You're my boy, Blue.
Yeah, this character has no feels.
Did you just say he's the boy you blew?
No, I said you're my boy, Blue.
Oh, okay.
It's an old school reference.
Yeah, my reference is better.
It's an old school reference, not an Alfredo reference. Finding time to waste. Hell yeah.
I'm finding I like the shooty thing.
My girlfriend's back and I'm gonna be in trouble.
I just have to remember I'm not doing the tanky thing.
Still no tanky.
Still no tanky. Whew, I'm level 13 now.
Just remember, from this point on, you're double clicking your mouse. Giggity, giggity goo.
Wow, he went down fast.
That's what she said.
Yes, it is.
He did say that. I heard her. Hey, I think we got some sodomites here. They're trying to come from behind.
That's what she said.
Welcome to the party, boys.
They apparently did not get permission.
Well, sometimes when you come from behind, getting permission just isn't. Yeah, no. Okay, I'll be quiet now.
Consent is always required, especially when coming from behind. I mean,
I don't know. I'd say if she's face down, ass up, and there's a jelly butt plug there, that's probably consent.
Nah. Nah. Like I said, I need 3 forms of ID. I need their grandma with a picture of her holding a clock with their mom agreeing that they're of age. Look. That's the level of consent I need. I need the level of consent R. Kelly should have got. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Oh God.
All right. Oh, somebody just dinged.
Yep, I did.
All right. Everybody out of pool?
Yep.
Everybody out of the pool.
All right, guys. So this is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna run a posse 1, then we're gonna run a posse 2, right back to back to back, to back to back to back to back, and then
Oh, hold on! I just had a friend send me a message.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The message.
My friend Sasha says that she was like, I know it's been a while, but I've not played on your server yet. She's like, where do I start?
Well, what you do is right before you get to hell, you take a left. That's Purragtory. Welcome, chat. And for any of you that are watching or lurking that have not made an account on Purragtory yet, you should probably do that. And if, of course, you're on when I'm on, I will be more than happy to stream with you. And if you go right, that's and Neo says, and if you take a right, that's Chicago.
Yes.
I didn't know Chicago was so close to hell. I thought Chicago in most instances, well, I mean, the South Side was hell. We don't have a tank. I just realized that.
Nope.
You have enough one.
Sorry, guys. You come outside. Just keep going. I will jump back in just a second.
We got you. We'll be fine without you. We don't need you.
Okay.
We need you.
Wow.
I was lying. We need you. Don't go.
I don't love you either.
Well, baby, come back.
Okay.
I don't know the rest of that song, so I'm gonna have to be happy with that with the tidbit. I don't know. I have no idea. Not to mention, I can't hold a tune in a bucket, so I'm pretty sure you don't want me singing shit to you. Ah, thank God, Broccoli is back. I like E. coli with a B.
It's missing is cheese sauce.
It was the original E.
go.
coli.
Sorry, guys. But yay!
It's broccoli. E. coli, but the original version. Well, there you go.
You guys went to the
South
other
side
side.
is below Chicago. There you go. Woo!
So yes,
Yeah,
I just
my-
directed her to your video on how to connect. And gave her the web portal.
Well, I mean, after the web portal, I mean, you really don't need my video. My video isn't that. I mean, I don't think it's that. The web portal is. I mean, you made it really, really easy to do. Yeah, my hat's off to you. It's the video to me seems kind of maybe not as useful.
Well, it might be to somebody that may not have installed a manifest into anything or is used to using the homecoming launcher at this point. Doesn't, so it's still got its uses. And soon that's where all of the what we've added is going to be.
And yeah,
So
Neo,
everybody can see right from there what's been added and things of that nature.
Most people don't know it, but my dad actually grew up on the south side of
I know
Chicago.
a lot of people don't want to have to join Discord.
35th and South Langley.
Or they don't have it.
Exactly. It's one of the reasons I put the link to our Discord down there, so they can literally see when we're in voice chat how active we are, how many
I grew up
people are in
south side
here.
Minnesota. Don't miss it. I don't know. I think as my dad got older, he started missing. He started missing it.
And just like any small
and he really
server,
missed his
we've
brothers.
got peak times and non-peak times, but
So, yeah.
we're
I
pretty
mean,
consistent.
don't get me wrong. My dad loves Southern Illinois. I mean, he loved his house. He loved his independence. He loved being in the
I
country.
shotted him.
But he,
He's got a friend that shot me back. That's not fair. He's got two big friends that shot me back. Fuck.
I mean, is this like? I mean, do you hear the Pornhub theme when they say "shot you back"? Do you need a face wipe, or I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what we're dealing with here.
I don't know, but I just leveled up, so it was good, whatever it was.
Apparently, it was good for you.
Yes.
As long as it works for her. Doesn't matter what happens.
Right.
But yeah,
Somebody go get me a sandwich, damn it.
Someone get her in person.
Yes, damn it. Somebody get me an icy. And what's worse is there's a festival going on like literally outside my doorstep. So I could probably go over there and find a goddamn frozen Coke and it'll be like $20.
oh my God, no, they used to have a slushy machine that would be very, very close to, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
but
a
I was
slushy
it'll
truck.
probably be like $20.
Oh yeah, but it'll be like the size of your leg. I mean, that's not really saying much. I mean, you are only like 4 foot tall, but you know.
I was gonna say what happens if you're short.
I am 5'4". I am not short.
Sorry, I'm dyslexic. You're 4'5".
Whatever.
You're just a little goblin.
As an elf.
An elf.
I'm a fucking fairy. I sprinkle things.
Very like it. Garden.
I'm a
Well, I don't know. I might be a garden gnome. I'm kind of old and crotchety some days.
Not a card, no.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Making a fashion statement. What do you do when you're too short to be a garden gnome?
Smurf.
Off to the orange bacons.
Oh, the orange bagel. Let's all go to orange bagel.
Hey,
Wrong way.
Team teleport.
I was just got Coke slushies.
Team teleport. All the rest of you go run where and do whatever you want. I'm throwing out a team teleport here, and Zarashi and I are gonna fucking use it.
I was trying to find you while I was getting shot by every fucking thing under the sun.
Dodge.
Welcome to Orange Bagel. Brought to you by Hordash.
Skills that come most natural to run.
Brought to you by Hordash. What would you like with that? Would you like a fur burger with that? Fur burger and fries? Hordash. Ciao.
Wow.
Why is it the only person on this team that needs healing is me, and I can't heal myself?
Learn to build.
Yep. Pretty much.
What am I building?
A new face.
I don't know. What are you playing?
Would that
Oh,
just
you're
be
a Stormy. Ice Storm.
Yeah. Well, I'm Psychic
Oh,
Storm.
well, don't worry. That's gonna be fixed soon. I'm gonna add a self dot to O2 boost, so as you're using it to heal, you'll also have a dot applied to you.
Oh, I
So
like
it'll
dots.
kind of like, yep, it'll passively heal you.
They like Dippin' Dots?
Yes,
Give you an ice cream headache? Fucking bastard.
Yep.
I swear to God.
but that'll just give a nice little buff to Storm, I think.
Yeah.
Nothing huge, nothing game breaking, but just enough to make it a little more survivable.
Yeah, that could be a Furby.
There.
That was funny. I just got to watch a Nephilim fly across my screen. It was like, there he is, there he is not. Turn around and he's behind me. Alright, Ratbat, but that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he has something else to try to PvP with too. Oh, that was so cool. Somebody just knocked the
What?
thing down. Somebody just knocked the thing down that I was targeting and about to shoot. And so when I shot, I was both barrels right down and bam into the ground. I was not very heroic there.
Everybody's just dinging all over the place.
I know.
No shame. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Let's go. Alrighty then. We are the champions, my friends.
Oh, look at us, we are just advertising with our titles. We got a server owner, we've got an admin, we've got a GM, we've got assistant GM. Do you feel lonely yet, Ron?
Yes, I do.
Poor thing.
I've been using this power all this time, and I've only been turned into a monkey like once, except for by you.
I've never turned you into a monkey. Oh wait, yes I did.
Yes, you have. You, ma'am, have turned me into a monkey.
Yes, I have turned you into a monkey, and you didn't know how to turn yourself back, so that was awesome.
And I did that so we could all spank the monkey.
Yes.
That's what you call taking one for the team, guys. Wait a minute.
Do you need me to do that again? Do you want to be a monkey? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying you need us to spank you, John?
Where's Alfredo? Normally when you say something like that, Alfredo shows up.
Have you been a bad boy?
I've been a very bad boy.
Oh.
Although unfortunately I'm an engineer, which means I can't even spell bad boy.
Yeah, I've used,
You realize he's probably said bad boy enough times that his dogs are sitting in the other room going, what do we do? What do we do?
I had used secondary mutation, or one time I got turned into a freaking monkey 3 times in a row. Like, really?
Okay, I've been playing since December. I guarantee you I have not been turned into a Ricky monkey 3 times. And I don't know how, like, I have the worst luck on the face of this planet, and I don't know how I almost never managed to turn into one.
Yeah, no, like, I normally don't either, but I got 3 times in a row. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna use this for a while.
Here we go. I have only ever been turned into a Ricky monkey once in all of the times that I have used it.
Oh, we got two
And
people
just,
here.
I now need to use it so that I can get that over with. Broccoli! No!
I got you, babe.
I'd say from the limpness, you were a little bit overboiled in this water.
Might need a little blue pill. Just saying, if it's limp, the blue pill will save it. You'll have really low blood pressure too.
Okay.
But if it lasts for over 4 hours, call Hordash. Hordash. Because why not?
The less embarrassing alternative than the emergency room.
Hordash, where our whores are discreet, but their vehicle is not. Hordash. Pulled up to your house with Hordash written across the sides and a big blinking light like an Uber light.
As long as it's red. That way you can take the red light district with you wherever you go.
Look, we're Hordash. We're
Nice.
the Hordash. The essence of Horde just follows me. That's all there is to it.
Wait, are we making their delivery vehicles like mini campers?
Well, I mean, you got to have a place to work.
We are so wrong. Anybody want to? Anybody got team teleport?
Is this a door mission?
Yes.
I do. Hold on. Let me come back. I thought this was a talk to.
Well, somebody else loved us more.
Question is, how the fuck you park that thing in here? Giggity.
Azuria has this pocket dimension.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say. Also a candy. Essence of Horror, the new perfume line. Also a candy, but don't ask what's in it.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
is it like a Twinkie? Does that mean it has a gooey white center?
Oh, guys, you remember the cookies I made yesterday? I took a dozen of each in, and let my coworkers have some. And one person grabbed 2 cookies of the oatmeal cookies as we walked down to go do a report. And he kept explaining about how good they were. And on his way back out, he stopped and grabbed 3 more cookies. So apparently, I'd say they're pretty good.
They were fronting. Of course they're good, Purr. You made them. What do you expect?
Well, that's what somebody asked. One of the nurses, she was like, where do you find these recipes?
Dash Cooking Center. That's going to be my answer to everything from this point forward.
I was like, several of them is just little tips and tricks and things that I've learned over the years of cooking.
Just the tip?
Just the tip.
Okay.
Like most people don't realize that an oatmeal cookie, you can make an almost cake-like oatmeal cookie by adding an extra ½ cup of flour and soaking like your raisins or your dried fruit in a ¼ cup of water, and then just adding it to it, the extra moisture, and it just makes for almost like a cake-like cookie. You get a nice crispy edge, so you get that crispiness, but then you got a soft cake cookie.
You were glowy. Oh, look at the dead body on the floor. Got the booty on that whore. Look at the booty on that whore. Let the whore hit the floor. Let the whore hit the...
Sorry, Purr, I can't send you any more Moxie. The company went under.
It did not. It's been in business for 150 years. Try again.
It was bought out by Coke. That's what they made the flavor called.
No, but no, actually Moxie has been bought out by Coke many, many years ago. I did know that.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying is that new Coke flavor is Moxie, but with a different label.
Is it really?
That's probably why they don't just tell you what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna say this outright, okay? And this is my shame. Please don't be fucking with me, because I am the person that somebody was able to convince that a flamingo was a goddamn sunburned egret, okay?
So what you're saying is, truthfully, under all that purple, your hair is blonde, has blonde roots.
Oh God, yes.
Okay, well,
It's the bleach. It's the bleach. But no, I've never seen a flamingo in real life. I've never seen an egret, and I kept asking what the white birds were that looked like, because I was like, what are those? They're long-legged, and I was like, they look like a white flamingo, like a picture of a white flamingo, and we found out they were egrets. And so the first time I saw an actual flamingo, and by the way, they are not as pink as you would think that they are, depending on what they've eaten.
Well, normally they get their pink from the dirt.
It was a very pale pink color, and I was like, what is that? And the person I was with I was like, is that a flamingo? And they deadpanned, and they were like, no, that's a sunburned egret. I've never seen any of these birds before.
Trying to get Purr t-shirts with a flamingo on it that says, "Don't make me put my other leg down."
It's just, I'll admit it. I like to believe, you know, in what people are telling me. You know, I like to believe but so it makes me very prone to shit like that. Really?
Oh yeah, just like, the dog is dead.
That was not funny, Micro.
I have some property I want to sell you. It's some oceanside
I
property in Illinois.
I wasn't talking about
In
real
Florida.
life. I was talking about the pet that died.
Okay, look, I am already in southern Illinois. I have lived near the ocean all of my life. The air does not smell right here, so I can tell you right now there is no ocean near here. Nice try. You might have had a chance if I hadn't already been in southern Illinois, so I know that there's no ocean here.
It's not in the ocean, it sees the ocean.
Yeah, I'm still not going to believe that. This is like dead center of the freaking country.
Maybe it's just so polluted that you can't see the ocean.
Yeah, See, I'm not that. I'm not quite that bad. You would have to go a little bit. And it's always best to go with something laced with the truth.
I mean, it's somewhat laced with the truth. I mean, it's near Chicago.
Chicago is not near the ocean.
Chicago's not near the ocean, but it's a very polluted city.
Well, it's near Lake Michigan.
You didn't say what part of it had to be true. You just said it had to be with it.
Sorry, guys, I'm training.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I've only got like 13 levels I can get here, so we might be a minute. All right. Let's see. I need to call Mr. Man here. Hi, Posy. I mean, I know I'm standing here looking at you, but answer your damn phone.
I know you're not busy.
Yeah, don't lie to me, motherfucker. I see you. You're right there. Turned on my steamy mist.
Wow, that's a lot of
Do the trail.
Damn, what level am I?
Level 21.
Yeah, up. Thank you.
Nice.
Who just pulled me from the trainer?
Not me.
I didn't.
Ha ha ha. New GMs.
No.
Old GMs?
Somebody assembled a team because you said you were done training.
Well, I was. I didn't say you were. But I guess you are. We'll wait for you if you want to go back. No big
No,
deal.
I'm at the train. I don't want to go back.
I mean, Per, are you streaming?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
You are streaming? I didn't see you. I didn't know you were streaming.
I won't tell Per when her 12-pack of Moxie's going to show up. We'll see if we can get all the people that steal her packages to get die of Moxie poisoning.
They ate the Thai food. Let's just go there.
Well, we think they ate the Thai food.
The cats could have done it.
Can you imagine being homeless and have the flaming shits? Like, I mean,
that was what kept me going. That is what kept me going.
like somewhere there's no milk and a flaming butthole.
Isn't it a nice thought?
Hey, Per, didn't the neighbor actually have a flaming tent a few weeks ago?
Yes.
Hold on, if I'm the team leader, why is everybody still stuck at 13?
Because that's the cap for the task
Oh,
force.
okay. I didn't know that.
For this portion, the next portion, the cap for it's going to be 16.
Oh.
On, give it the program.
Look, fuck this program. And fuck them kids.
Task forces do have, they do have a top limit. Even though you can still, yes. I mean, I could fix that. It's not like Circle of Thorns don't go all the way up.
Giggity.
Okay, the clockwork might be a problem. The Lost might be a problem. But I can
A
fix
level
that too.
50 Hellion.
I can fix that.
I've seen it.
I was on another server a couple days ago, and they don't have actual levels. They just have everything done up like Great Monsters type thing, where it's
Yep. That's not something that I'm interested really in doing, open world.
yeah.
I'm more interested in focusing on the missions and making it so that people keep playing. Because there's only so many street sweeps you can do. Just saying.
Now you can be a 50 that's never left Atlas.
Yes. You can go kill boars in Elwyn Forest to get to max level so
Mom!
that you can use the Sword of 1,000 Truths. Oh, whoops, sorry, wrong game, wrong game.
Katie's being a dildo.
At level 54.
It might have been the song that's playing in my background.
We have brown flamingos here in Minnesota. They should not be here, but there's a family living near my house. Oh.
I've got Dennis Leary's I'm an Asshole playing in my ear.
I figure Dennis Leary's I'm an Asshole was, you know, that's homage to me. That's my theme song. Why? Because I park in handicapped places, so handicapped people make handicapped faces. I'm an asshole. My favorite verse in the entire song.
You had that almost perfect timed for the I'm an Asshole portion because you sang it right with Dennis Leary. Die, Ruin Mage.
They're all going to laugh at me. Oh yeah. Oh, oh, oh yeah. It just told me I received my first tip. Just the tip. I'm good. Like popping your cherry. I like that. That was not. That left me tingling on the inside. Ooh, this is where we got to stand up here and defend the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or damage.
Get them, guys. Oh, we might not be able to do both of them looking at the time.
Yeah.
So,
That's okay. We can meet back on these ones tomorrow night and do it again. Do the other half.
Yes, a level 54 overseer.
All right, we can go in.
Does that also mean you're gonna make like the task force level with you?
Hmm?
Does that mean you can have like a level 54 death from below?
No.
Bird, did I send you too much sugar or just enough?
That's good.
Oh, that big bag of sugar was good?
Yeah, that's exactly what fits inside of my sugar canister.
Okay. Most canisters are 1 pound.
No, I don't have normal canisters. I went to Walmart and they have these square canister sets, and I love them for anything that has to go in your cupboard to be stored. And the largest of the 4 containers that comes in it is big enough to hold a 10-pound bag of flour or a 10-pound bag of sugar. And then the next size down, I keep my brown sugar and my powdered sugar in, so I've got 2 sets of them. And then I've got, then I have some of the more unique ingredients that I start using. Basically, I've got canisters for anything that's white, and they're all labeled.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Which one's got the cocaine?
Coming out now.
Which one's got the cocaine in it? I'm waiting until I get that
All
third
white.
container so I can display it. That
It's
way
all
everybody-
white. It's all right. What the hell?
No.
The all white container.
Flour, sugar, powdered sugar. Let's see what else. Sorbitol, baking powder, baking soda, cornstarch. All of these look very similar.
See, that's almost as bad. Y'all might want to wait. Yep, or not. There's an older woman that works with me, and she's on a diet, and she'll tell you her diet means she can't eat anything white.
Yeah.
So of course, you know me, like a 12-year-old
Have you
boy.
been offering?
Oh no, not yet. But I mean, it was just like, you can't eat anything white.
Well, I guess that means if you say your lower legs are white because you can't jump, so
Yeah.
I guess that means you're not getting any toe sucking going on.
That's okay. I'm all down for that.
What happened, man?
She died.
Again?
He might not have stuff all the way attuned. He might not have stuff that comes down low.
No excuses. He's a Nephilim.
I just want to
Oh! Her died.
Ow! What the hell?
I'm surprised he's been summoned yet with how many deaths.
Challenge failed.
Oh, it's the stalker. Like, where is it?
I just killed something with pigtails. Oh, that was John.
Giggity. Learn how to build, she says.
Mm-hmm.
If I learned how to build any better, we wouldn't have been able to do this one.
I would like to point out, no enhancements.
Yep, I have none either.
And mine are all red.
Oh, we failed it by one. Failed it by one.
Yep. Well, we'll have to go to another zone, but we could just roll right into like radio missions or something for the last little bit if you want.
Okay. I think I probably need to do some leveling. What level am I?
Hey, level.
I don't know, but I'm going to Telos Island right after you call it in.
All right, I'm 21.
Oh wait, I gotta go to Atlas Park because I gotta shut that off. I
Yep.
need to get to 23. So, Talos.
So, Per, get any order for cupcakes?
No, I haven't gotten an order recently for cupcakes. I've got a few people that are talking about it, but I'm not taking custom orders if they're not paying up front.
You ever think of getting cupcakes with the logos of the City of Heroes on top of them?
Yes. But those are kind of specialized things that would be hard to sell outside of custom orders. anything like that is harder to do a sell on because it requires people to recognize the emblem logo or something like that to make it evoke the cost that is included with that.
Like I said, there's a place that I found on A-State that they'll do 12 2-inch Fonte for like $6.
Nice.
So I was like, I wonder if Per would love those logos.
Oh, would I? Yes. Would I
All right,
care
all right,
that,
Zarachi.
outside of,
Have a
friends,
good one, my
family, and, just known people here that know I could do something like that? No, those are some pretty freaking cool ideas there. Okay, I don't want that there. I want that there. Sorry, I'm trying to train while I'm talking. It's not working so well.
I had renewal light. I just didn't have it in the tray. I'm an idiot. All right. Now let us try to get a
I
mission.
think I'm gonna do a little more base editing with the Cobra base.
Alrighty.
Did you see all the money that Cobra stole?
Strangely acquired.
Yes, strangely acquired.
Yeah, one part of the base, it looks like that giant winds is lowering down like a huge platform full of money into a vault.
You really gotta go in and see it, guys.
Trying to figure out if I make Destro, what would his power set be?
I don't know, but Baroness was a widow.
He had the guns and swords. Mainly the sword.
Oh my god. Oh.
There you guys go. You can enter the base. He just posted it. There you go, John. You could do a tour of the Cobra base.
Yeah.
Yeah, still work in progress, but coming out pretty nice so far.
I will say it is definitely up to your usual. There we go. The stuff you do is pretty stunning.
Thank you.
Rescue the professor.
Okay, give me a second. Because speaking of creativity, I'm going to smoke.
Damn right. I'm at night. I'm not impressed.
Oh, tomorrow is Friday. Doesn't really matter because I think I'm working Saturday and Sunday.
Yuck.
Just gonna make that check on Friday. Shit. Bigger than my ego. Which, I mean, that's not really hard. I don't really have that much of an ego.
Ooh. You know, I really hate it when they offer shit like that.
But
I just got offered a travel contract for $1,600 a week, base pay.
oof.
Yeah,
You'd
that's
be
a lot of
gone-
fucking money.
Be gone for what?
13 weeks.
But that would be a nice 13 weeks when you got back.
Yeah, but I don't. Jackman, Maine is not where I want to be.
Well, isn't that close to your family?
$1,600. No, that's even further north, and that's about 3 hours further north than my family.
Ah,
If not 4 hours further north.
perfect, because that means they have to actually be wanting to come to see you. They're close. You're close enough to be seen, but not close enough to just show up on a whim. Perfect.
But yeah, it's 5/8 for 40 hours a week. Day shift for 13 weeks for $1,600 a week, plus overtime and yeah. I'm a greedy bitch. And I'm not happy at my job. I gotta say that. That's the bad part is we're now starting to talk, you know, enough money that I'm going. Who do I know that'll watch my cats for 13 weeks? Because that's like monthly bills, one check.
No server updates for a month, but
Oh no, I can still remote do the server updates. That would be another thing is that would be another reason why I was trying to get programmer help to get the because for some reason it just doesn't want to build. It wants to fail on the very last file every fucking time, and I gotta figure out why.
oh, for the server,
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as long as it's on my laptop, I can't. As long as the server's on my laptop, I can't go anywhere. Oh, who'd we lose?
Oh,
I have no idea. Oh wait, was on for a little while afterward. You bugged off.
Yeah, Zarachi said he had to go study.
Yeah, he was online or Discord for a while and then bugged off. On the call or whatever you want to call it. Voice chat?
Yep. Okay, sorry. I'm not in the cave. Sad part is I wasn't really lost. I was just turned around and you guys were behind me.
That's kind of like, you can't see me.
Stop playing peekaboo with me. I believe it that you're gone.
Yeah, Purr, you've been making Moxie slushies this weekend.
Yeah.
Yay.
Like a NyQuil slushy.
Amazon 2-day shipping.
Moxie! Moxie ices.
Yeah, this time it was the Diet Moxie that was on sale.
What? No. There was a word in there. Yeah, no.
God, do you mean they
No.
made Moxie taste worse?
I don't even. I will 100% say I have never tried Diet Moxie. I would be afraid to drink it. Yeah, no.
Welcome to Diet NyQuil.
I mean, I grew up before there was really diet soda, so, diet soda, yuck, gross. Please let me die of diabetes.
Moxie Black Cherry.
I mean, really, once you fall into that diabetic coma, you're not going to notice anything anyways. Which is really bad because I have a cousin that died from that, so I should probably be a little less, irreverent.
But I got the diabetes. Every now and then, my goal is to give diabetes. I figure it's like an Uno reverse. If I have enough sugar, either one of us will die. And I'm kind of good with both, whichever one it is.
Damn it, this map is always like, your princess is in another castle, Mario. Wrong way. You seem to have a little boo-boo there, Gone.
Yeah, it was that 45-minute blind that they gave me.
Yellows.
I don't have any.
I've received a tip.
Just this him.
Just a tip. My very first one.
Let's go, let's go. Princess you were looking for was right. Aww. All right, it's not on me, and my thingy's off. Kitty.
Frosty.
Yep, it is, and I'm the one that's got still.
I mean now he's
Now
on me.
it's you.
All right. Sorry about that, chat. I did not mean to cough in your ear.
He's caught on a post.
You know, that happens every now and then to me too. He must be watching TikTok or something. Hey, there's some red people coming down. They look very mad. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't let the lab coat fool you. He's actually a stripper. He's a Chippendale. Don't you have
Yes,
I
so it's
have it
breaking.
on.
Yes, so it's breaking your stealth, and so he winds up attaching to the next closest person.
And he's back on me.
Oh,
look,
here comes more things.
Yep, more another ambush.
Oh, there couldn't just be one more bar worth of XP in there. No.
Looks like you need to go find a badge or two.
Yep, because it's just about that time.
It is 5 minutes till, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and level. I'm gonna wind up calling it. We're gonna do
Hey,
a
look,
posi 2
ironically,
tomorrow.
I don't need to. Yep, we're gonna do posi 2. I know it's supposed to be Incarnate Friday, but if we don't, there we go. We'll plan for the posi 2, but if enough people start clamoring for Incarnate stuff, we'll do the posi and then switch to that.
Well, I'm down. I mean, it is Friday.
Sounds good.
All right.
Well, as always, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been awesome and amazing, and thank you for having me.
You are always welcome. You know that.
Bye,
We like
Felicia.
harassing you.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Y'all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, chat. And as always, you guys are the reason why I do what I do. Neo, as always, you sir are a legend. Everyone else, see, probably Joe and man, who all's in here? Neo, Mizzle, yeah, Alice, Elijah, Ella. You guys are the reason why I do what I do. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for blessing me with a little bit of your time. The honor to entertain you. As always, if you like what you saw, do me a favor, go ahead and hit the follow button if you haven't already. If you're in Twitch, if you're in YouTube, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I always like to hear from anybody that's watching. So, as always, be careful. Hey, peace.